Hey, what's up everybody? About 6 weeks ago I made a video showing how lean was going. We're now 12 weeks in. I figured I would give you guys another update. So let's take a look. Some of the bigger projects that we've tackled in the warehouse since then have been putting everything on Kanban. So as you can see here, we're not actually doing a true 2-bin, but we're doing a single bin. We made some dividers like that, and you can see the inventory in the back. Next up for this is we're making a cover that goes over the top of this, and we'll block off the back inventory so you have to pull the Kanban cart. But we have rolled that out amongst all of this hardware. Another big project we've been working on is putting all of our inventory parts on Kanban. So as you can see here, we have all these Kanban cards all the way up, and we have inventory all the way up. Some of it's boxed, some of it's not. We're trying to get to where everything is boxed once it comes back from powder coat. So this is just one step closer to that. Here's another example of more inventory that is boxed and on Kanban. So all these cards are getting pulled and returned, and we are no longer using our ERP system for our build to stock. A common theme you're going to find in our building is we're using these Kamishibai boards in every department, and a lot of these are for just simple daily tasks, you know, folding and shipping blankets, putting away pallets, freeing up space on the PC carts, start of the day table restock. So you can see here, we're trying to make sure that we're keeping the rope tight on a lot of our maintenance and other issues. And as Paul Akers would call this stuff, this is the nudge area right now. So these are all things that are not quite junk, things we need to repurpose, things that we need to resell. But for now, this is kind of where we're collecting that stuff as we continue to 3S our building. So here in Fab, we have our south cell. This can be set up as a 3-person cell, a 2-person cell, or a single silo. We also have it on the north side over here. So we are changing over the people instead of doing a tool changeover, depending on the product and how that flows. So some of the big changes we've made in manufacturing since 6 weeks ago, we rearranged a lot of our racking so that we can open up our space and help our building flow a little better. We've implemented these 2-bin Kanban bins for all of our machined products. So when they become empty, this bin will get pulled out, sent back to the saw, they'll start cutting, and then they'll start machining. As you can see, we have all these lined up along here. And that has been freaking awesome. No more running out of inventory and no more expecting one person to keep track of it all. This rack is all of our robot fixtures. As you can see now, everything is labeled, put away. Everything has a place. Very nice. Over here in the brake press area, we have now set up Terry with a table. I know that was last time he was just working off pallets on the ground. So that is a nice improvement. And next up is we're building die carts. So we're building customized die carts for all of our tooling. So each press will get its own tooling. And we're hoping to roll that out probably in the next week or week and a half. Here's some equipment that we've moved. This is what we call our defect department, because these 2 pieces of equipment are only here to fix defects. So we moved them a long ways away from the fabrication area so that we could force ourselves to look at our drawings and make updates from the engineering side to fix the defects before they become problems in the shop. This machine is our surfacing, and this is where all of our parts from our laser go through. And before, it was way over there where that hopper was, and all the product flowed that way towards the wall to then have to come back this way. So as you can see, we moved that piece of equipment. Now the stuff comes off the laser right through here, right to here, as you can see, then right through the sander, and then over into this area to stage for each process over there. This is kind of a bit of an ongoing project, but it's actually super cool. This is all of our tubing that we have put on a Kanban that is being held based on how many we need. So you can see we've notched out the brackets so that they hold just the amount of tubes that we need. For this particular one, we need 8 tubes. So once it's empty, we order more. Until then, we don't order any. We get this stuff in a day, so there's no point in holding more inventory than we need. Prior to this, it was all down here, and the operator would have to lift it over his head and set it into here to cut it. Now they can just pull it down off the rack, go right into it, and we're good to go. Here's another great example of how lean is changing how we're looking at things. All of our tools are labeled, hung up, and right where they need to be. So no more struggle as the operator tries to find the tools or reach on top of here to pull the tools off. They're all right here. We put a big emphasis on visual control and visual management. You can see here all of the tube dies are colored, which also match the rack up here. So the tube comes off of the orange, they're using the orange dies. If the tube comes off the red, they're using red dies. It makes it nice and easy for them to figure out what dies need to go in the bender to match the tubes that they're cutting in the Dragon. Here's a great example of a new project that we have going. These are our roof rack mounts, and these are the Kanban bins traveling along with the product. So as you can see here, they're making sure that they make equal lefts, equal rights, and they go right into the bin. And in the bottom of the bin, there's a picture of the mount. Pretty easy to figure out. This is going to save us a ton of motion as this stuff goes through processing into powder coat and then into shipping. Then we won't have to struggle with putting all these mounts away. They'll already be put away correctly when the bins show back up to shipping. This is a big time saver for us, is getting all of our supplies onto Kanban. So now we have all of our supplies doing that. Before, we would come out here and do like a weekly count, figure out if it was time to order it or not. But now we're able to just pull the Kanban when we need it. It's definitely my least favorite time of the day here because we leave the place a mess. And I don't love that it's a mess at night, but we do all of our 3Sing in the morning, so it'll all be cleaned up and looking nice in the morning. But it kind of stinks when you want to make videos and stuff's a little dirty here or there, but hey, that's the way this works. And we're gonna just keep at it. But I hope you like the tour. Hope you like the things we've done, and I'll show you more as we go. Thanks for watching.